Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, FG, and welcome to the Fancy Pants Adventures, released in 2011 as a collaboration between Brad Bourne, Over the Top Games, and a special division of EA. This was essentially a pitch to bring World 3 of the Fancy Pants series to consoles at the time. But not only that, this is essentially a remaster of the series, as we'll see later on. But of course, the primary focus, front and center, is World 3. At then, the latest game in the series. Not only expanding upon the game, but bringing new light and new color to the game as well. And I'll show you exactly what I mean as we take this on as the next channel LP. So first things first is to choose a hard drive. And from there, let's start a local game and start. So overall, we're going to see this place just like the other games in the series, but it's been greatly expanded upon. But first things first, let's take a look at our opening. So we got Fancy Pants sleeping in bed, but it looks like he's got a stalker in the form of the mayor of Squiggleville. Fancy Pants Man, the king, he needs you. Angry bathtub pirates have commandeered the king's royal tub. Yeah, you read that right. We gotta stop bathtub pirates. So the first game had an evil penguin, the second game had an evil rabbit, but the third game has bathtub pirates. Yeah! But anyways, let's first talk to the bobblehead general, because this is a tutorial. Listen up, Pants Man, I may be a bobblehead, but I'm still here to make sure you're in tip-top condition for your latest adventure. So, of course, it plays just like other games. First things first, press A to jump. Collect that, Squiggle Boy. Move, move, move! So you can tap it and jump, or you can hold it and go even higher. Anyways, sometimes jumping alone isn't enough. Use your momentum while jumping, you might be able to jump half as high as I can. So it's important that you run and jump. Move the stick down while running the slide into a baddie, or while landing for a boost slide. I, however, always boost. So of course we have some more returning moves such as wall jumping, sliding. But also with the wall jump, it's been greatly improved upon. Try pressing different directions when hit and jump. Yep, I don't need to press anything ever, because I'm just a bobblehead boy. So based on the direction you hold the stick when you're on the wall, can judge how you will bounce off the wall. For example, you can do a normal jump just like, I gotta hold against the wall. You can do a normal jump just like this. You can hold it up to do an up jump, or you can push it against the wall to do an away jump. And most of this is gonna come in handy. One of the big ideas, of course, is clinging onto a wall and climbing it, though I'm not gonna be able to do it here. Now, the main collectible in the game is the stars, and use these to unlock rewards. Not just collectible rewards, but also something very important later on. Now, along with the stars, there's also different missions, different challenges, but also the scribbles are worth collecting as well, because they build upon the percentage that you get at the end of the stage. So overall for this LP, we're going to try to get everything, but no guarantees. Well, I guess you could teach old pants new tricks. So not only is this game so focused on speed, platforming, but we're also going to see later on that there's a bigger emphasis on combat. You've done this old General Prod, boy. I'm sure going to miss your silent protagonistic ways. Now, I haven't taught you everything, but you should be able to learn as you go along. Now go forth and be fancy. But anyways, for this LP, we are going to focus primarily on the stars. So, of course, this is the main hub of the Fancy Pants Adventures. You can go back to the training, you got the bedroom, which I'll explain as we go later on. Down here, we have the level select. Over there's the online lobby, essentially, the fancy arcade. Because this game did feature online support with up to 4 players online. But the main focus here is heading out through the front door, because that's going to take us to the latest level in the game. So, that in mind, Forgotten Nation, this is Fancy Pants World 3. So, let's take on the first stage of the game. Wait for it now. Squiggleville. Alright, the mayor says, run Fancy Pants, the king is waiting at the foot of the tub. Alright, so, overall you're going to see that these stages are not only more colorful, much longer, and very much more aesthetically pleasing, but there's a lot more to do in these stages. And collecting scribbles, of course, is just the beginning. But here we have the first challenge is the micro trial. So there's one at every stage, and the idea is that once you initiate it, you have to collect all the scribbles, but you only have a set amount of time to do it. So we're gonna keep collecting them and slide all the way to the last one. Just like that. So overall doing good so far. So let's keep on going forward. So Squiggleville is essentially the main town of the Fancy Pants series. It was mentioned in World 2, but we've never actually seen it till now. And thanks to the console release of World 3, we can see there's a lot more life going on with a lot more color. Although a lot of these residents look a lot more, what's the word? Normal compared to a stick man with fancy pants. Think about it. We see like some real humans, but then we have the stick figure without like any face at all. It's a little jarring if you ask me. But first things first, we're gonna head up here, wait for it, and get that collectible star. Now there's 3 stars in every stage, and for the most part they are all hidden, so it's gonna take a little bit of work to find each one. But let's just keep on going. So we're gonna try to grab all the squiggles, but for the ones that we can't, we're just gonna go on our way. The big focus is, of course, the clear ones, because I believe those are the only ones that actually count towards the 100%. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's keep going. So we're gonna bounce on these spiders. Of course, these are returning enemies from the series. Spiders are the most common. We also have the snail over here. And up ahead, we will see the mouser with a blaster. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what I call it. But let's spring on out of this building down below. And we're gonna see some oil slicks again. Too fast, too fast! Okay, we gotta get some of these scribbles again. There we go. Now for every 100 scribbles, you get an extra life. And this game, it's gonna come in handy. But first, Fancy Pants Man, I'm helping my dad find the secret of life. Wanna help? I believe it has something to do with being awesome. I need you to go into my dad's basement, my high-tech laboratory, and beat my my last test subject's highest score. So, here we have the first challenge in the game. This is essentially a score trial. So we have a set amount of time to get over 20,000 points chaining tricks before the time runs out. And this is fairly simple. You collect some scribbles, you do some rolls, you do some backflips. Really, all you gotta do is keep moving. And of course, this goes on until the time runs out, but no worries. So let's just keep going. As long as you're moving, and as long as you're doing something besides going forward, the best thing I do is backflips. So just keep going. And the longer you keep the chain, the more points you get. I would say this is probably the easiest challenge of the bunch. Though this isn't the only challenge, we're going to see a lot more as we continue on with the game, some of which I actually find pretty hard. My personal favorite, though, is the speed trials. Alright. A few more points, we're going to do a roll, and just like that, we just creamed the challenge. So we gotta wait for the time to run out. Only 10 more seconds. Come on! Let's just go this way. Alright, we're gonna run up. There we go. And that's the challenge. Nothing bad at all. Very easy. Very easy. So wait for it now. I knew you could do it. Now go forth and be fancy. So we got our collectible, the Magician's Hat. And although challenges are a way to get collectibles, there is another way. However, we're not going to be able to do it in this LP. And that's the multiplayer. Of course, there is the online multiplayer, but the thing is, this is an Xbox 360 title from the year 2011. And as with many titles within that range of time, the Xbox Live Arcade, you're not going to find many players on anymore. But anyways, let's continue on. We're going to take this door to go into the background. And from there, we're going to have a lot of scribbles and another star to collect. So, let's just keep moving. We got to watch out for the spider here. And bounce on over. Though, I think I'm facing the... Yep, wrong way. So what we got to do is use the spring, but we got to climb up the wall. So make sure we're facing the left. And then let's bounce on. And we're going to hold on. Oh, I wasn't holding up. Do it one more time. Okay, face the wall, jump on the spring, and hold up this time. There we go. And we're going to get some scribbles. Careful now. Alright, so we got a lot of scribbles to collect here. So let's just go one at a time. And over there, we're going to try to get the star, but not just yet. Let's just focus on the scribbles first. Nothing too bad yet. Keep going. So we got a Billy Goat in the background. I like how even the smallest details in this game are animated. You see it moving, you see the birds in the background. It looks beautiful. It definitely looks beautiful. Okay, so all I gotta do is up. Nope, no, I messed it up. Okay, we're gonna go left or right. It wants us to go right. Ready, set, and hold it left. Not enough. Alright. Go this way. Hold it right. And, oh, come on! Okay, okay. Get the star. You gotta get the star. So, give it one bounce, and hold left. There we go! Got the star. That's 2 out of 3. So we got one more in the next area. Okay, bounce on a spider. And let's continue on. And here we have a little teaser at the main weapon in this game, a pencil. But we'll see as we continue on. So let's slide on. Gotta take this higher up here for the scribbles. Here we have the mouser with a gun. Okay, get some more scribbles. Alright. Careful now. Don't think the green one counts, so we're gonna avoid it for now. I'll probably regret that later, but I'm sure it's nothing. Alright, so that's the area. So, let's head on to the next area. So normally this would be where we have the transition to the next level in the game. But here's the thing. This is still Squiggleville. Noble man of pants, this is a disaster of natural proportions. Those disorderly pirates have commandeered the pride of the entire kingdom, the pinnacle of rub-a-dub, the magnum opus of bubble bathing, my royal bathtub, king-sized of course. Do hurry, as king I have so many places to sit today. So, what we're gonna do is head on up to the construction site where the royal bathtub is constructed. In the next episode. As I mentioned, this would usually be the part where we transition to the next level in the game. But Fancy Pants Adventures, or at least its first level in particular, is one of the longest. So we're going to have to save it for the next episode. So be sure to stay tuned for more Fancy Pants Adventures, and of course if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like or even comment below. And that's of course if you're using the web version. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. And you'd be surprised how many takes it took to get this just right. I'm actually impressed at the end of this. But thanks for watching, guys.